Hi. My phone died, and now it's in black and white for some reason, I guess while it's charging, and now I had to move to the kitchen so I can plug it in. But anyway, so I wanted to make a second video about how, another little episode that was similar to my last video of Brian using me again. We hadn't, this while back, we hadn't seen each other, not in months, but a few weeks. And there's this couple, little married couple I like so much. They're really cool. Friends of his that I hadn't seen in actually like over a year. So he calls me up and he invites me to go hang out with them. So I'm all excited. So he doesn't pull into he picks me up. He doesn't pull into my apartment complex, to knock on the door and come get me like a proper date. And the thing is we don't see each other hardly ever. We don't date. And if we did, then things like this would not bother me. I'm not a narcissist myself where I need, the red carpet treatment. If we hung out on a regular basis, this would not bother me. But we don't, so I am ready and I hear him honking outside. Now, my apartment is just off the street, and the street is like, you can't park on that part of the street. Like, it's a driving lane. So he's parked in the driving lane with his flashers on, honking for me to hurry up. So I have to haul ass, get my shit, lock the door, and run to his car, so he doesn't get hit. And just like whatever. So I jump in and he doesn't even say hi, nothing. So we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks. We don't date on a regular basis, whatever. So he immediately is like, oh, I want to show you these videos. So he starts showing me the videos of that girl that I told you about. You'll have to watch my video of Narcissists are pedos. Yeah, watch that. So at the time, I don't know that this is that young girl that he's stalking. So he's showing me a couple of her videos of her playing guitar. And, I'm like, I'm just so happy to be with him. I don't think anything of it. Of course, I didn't know then, And then he's showing me a couple of videos that he made, playing guitar, because you hadn't seen it. So we're on our way to his friend's house, and they live in the same city we do, so it was not that far away. So he stops at the convenience store. And he says, hey, could you get some beer? I don't really have any money. So right then, I got that ball of sadness in my throat where I almost started crying, because I knew then, oh, that's why I'm here. I wonder how many people you invited before me that said no, and I'm the sucker that, took the bait, and now here I am to buy beer. Now, for anybody who, sorry, I'm shaking the camera here. Let's see if I can do that. For anybody who is watching narcissist videos all of a sudden, because now that's like the new thing on everyone's radar, who's never dealt with a narcissist, you're probably thinking to yourself, gee, like what is wrong with this select group of people in the world who would deal with narcissists? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? But here's the deal. So they trick us into treating us bad. Yes, we have power to stop that, blah, blah, blah. But like how he did me was he made it sound like an exciting date to see some people, friends of his that I really like, and I'm in his car and we're already at the convenience store. He just pulls up. So in a way, I'm trapped. I mean, not really. What I should have done is I should have said, you know what? I don't have any money. Can you please take me home? That's what I should have done. And then never talk to him again. That's what I should have done. But see, the thing about narcissism and those of us who deal with it, we get looped into these tricks of theirs. It's not like they call us up and say, hey, I'm about to fuck you over. Is that cool? It doesn't work that way. So, it's tricky. But anyway, so here's my story. What I should have done is had him take me home and never talk to him again. Okay, I do recognize this, but I didn't. So I buy the beer, or I give him money. He goes in the store, gets the beer, 12-pack, whatever, gets in the car. We start driving to their house. Then he's like driving, like circling the block, and he's still having me watch this girl's videos. And at the time, I had a weird feeling. I had that, wow, this, like, you're really into this girl. I knew it, but she's really young, so I didn't, I was thinking, no, well, whatever. So then we're watching some of his videos. He's super excited, whatever. So we finally get to their house, go in. They're such a nice couple. They really are. Very welcoming, whatever. So we get in, and Brian's acting normal. Well, they have liquor. And Brian doesn't drink liquor on a regular basis. He mostly just drinks beer and does every drug under the sun. But he does like, whiskey, whatever. And probably can't afford it. So they've got liquor, and then right then I knew, oh, that's why we're at their house. I'm here to buy beer, and we're at their house so you can drink their liquor. Aha. Yeah. The saga unfolds. So, we're drinking, and then we started running out of the beer because, he didn't get enough. So he, pulls me to the side. He's like, hey, can we go back to the store and get some more? Once again, see, now we're hanging out, having a good time. I can't throw a fit and look like a crazy bitch and be like, fuck you, why are you using me? I can't. So now I'm trapped again on a second beer run. So we go back to the same convenience store. He won't get out this time. He makes me go in. He makes me go in and get a big heavy thing of beer. He didn't even come inside the store. Then he doesn't even get out of the car to help me put the beer, you know what I'm saying? And I bought enough because the whole reason we were back is because we didn't buy enough the first time. So I had a lot. Didn't help me. He's just on his phone, probably watching that girl again, or himself. So that's what he does. Okay. So my night was ruined from the minute we went to the convenience store the first time. So anyway, we go back, and it's just the four of us. And I'm, hanging out with both of them. And then he kind of, he goes to his car at some point. Who knows what he was doing? Probably drugs. Probably getting supply from someone else, calling up girls. Maybe because, at that time I didn't know he was stalking that girl, so he was probably on her videos making comments. I mean, who knows? Who knows what the fuck he was doing? Why would you go to the car? And, he just disappears. Now, he didn't leave, as far as I know. Okay, so he comes back, and we're still kind of hanging out, and I'm having actually a good time with those two, but not with him, So then finally we're all sitting outside smoking a cigarette on the porch, and he comes out there, and he sits next to me, finally, and he's taking selfies, or not selfies, but pictures of me and him, which is rare. He usually doesn't do that. And so he took a couple, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, wait, that wasn't a good one, make sure we're cute. And he says, he goes, did you just say make sure we're cute? Nasty. And I'm like, well, okay, whatever. So then he gets up and he goes in the house, and the three of us are still out there smoking. And he goes in the bathroom, and he's gone for a really long time, he's taking a shit or something. So we finally, we're whatever. So we finish our cigarettes and come in, and right as we're walking in, he's walking out of the bathroom with his phone, and he has this caught look on his face. What the fuck? So of course, my mind always goes to, oh, he's talking to Samantha, that kind of thing. So, like, weird. So, we still hang out for maybe another hour, and then we all go back out on the porch again to smoke another cigarette. I gotta stop smoking. So, we're hanging out, and then he goes to his car again, and then he calls the guy, Lynn, he calls him over to his car. So they're out there talking, and I thought, well, maybe they're smoking weed or something. I mean, I guess they were. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, and then Lynn comes back, and he says to me, oh, Brian says y'all are leaving here pretty soon. I'm like, okay. And then I made a joke. I'm like, oh, you kicking us out? And he's like, no, not me. You can stay as long as you want, or whatever he said. He's like, no, he wants to go. I'm like, oh, okay. I can't be weird. I cannot be weird, especially in front of his friends, his people, you know. So he never comes to get me, and then he's and so I still stay on the porch. I'm still smoking my cigarette, so I'm still there for like maybe 5 more minutes, and all of a sudden he starts honking the horn. And at this point I'm fucking mad, and now I don't care what they think. And I'm just like, wow, look at how, and I said this, I'm like, look how he treats me. And they both looked at me like, they didn't say anything, but the looks on both of their faces at that moment, we all, you know, telepathically were like, yeah, we see it. Yeah. So, he drops me off, kind of same thing. Yeah, same thing, you know, parks in the middle of the street. Bye, you know, no hug, kiss, thanks, nothing. Here's some money for the nothing. So, well, you ain't got no money. So, anyway, so I come in, and maybe a day or two, maybe a few days later, you know, on Facebook, new accounts, you know, here's a possible friend for you kind of thing, not requests, but just, you know, here's people you know you might want to be friends with, pops up, and it's a new account of him, and the picture of it is him in their bathroom. That's what he was doing in the bathroom when he disappeared that one time out of the other many times. And he had made another secret Facebook account, didn't friend me on it. He's never has friended me on it. He probably doesn't know I know. And he had friended Samantha and Shelly and some other people, and he didn't friend them. Probably because they'd be like, you took this on our back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He is a diabolical, evil, manipulative, calculating motherfucker. He is. And I mean, he's just horrible. He is a bad person. And I'm finally away from him. Of course, you know, he's going to always hoover me. And, you know, but it's been a few months now. Now, this was a long time ago. Now I'm, like I said in my last video, I'm finally telling my stories of old shit. But yeah. Yeah. He's an insidious, nasty fucking monster. Terrible. It's fucking heartbreaking. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Sorry about the shaking and the weird black and white thing. Hopefully my phone will be charged. Okay, bye.